Start streaming. Okay. Am I up? Let's see. Oh, I see the stream. There we go. Am I showing up? They caught. Oh shit. Oh, the Jordy finally caught the apparently the firebomber finally got caught who firebombed his house. That's good. Okay, I am back up. Alright, boys. This is the final stretch. I don't think I'm gonna get through this tonight. I believe I'm on the final stretch of this document. I can't wait. Oh wait, my screen is a little bit too big. There we go. Alright, perfect. So I'm on the final stretch. No, this doc. Alright, let's keep going. 39, 12, 41, 30.
And like she kept making this claim that her actions towards me were like fueled by how often she saw us compared. A comparison that she originally even made with that fan art. So I don't know why she was surprised. If you are the one that pushed that in the first place, like you were just like a color swap of me, and you said that. You literally said, look, we're opposites, we're so cute. Like, why are you surprised? And I heard these same comparisons all the time too. All the fucking time. Constantly. I saw them in chat. I saw them in Discord. I saw them on Twitter. I saw them constantly all the time.
That's probably why she like banned mentioning Cinder in Silver in her own Discord, probably. That's what I think right now. I would still like to see some evidence about her being restricted, but I kind of feel like she probably did restrict Cinder.
Time. But I would never do this. Like if just being compared to me is the reason that you go around telling everyone that like I hate you and you slander me, all because we were compared, like, it's fucked up. Like when I saw this thing, sure, I get fucking sad. Like, how can you not get sad when people are calling this other person the better version of you, and always asking like, why don't you collab with so and so? You're so much alike. Oh, you remind me so much of blah blah blah. Like, I get sad, but I just think about how I could do better and put my little fucking horse blinders on and like be in my little bubble and do my own shit. Like, I would just focus on playing games and making memories with my chat and be the best version of me that I could be. Like, I focus on enjoying my streams and the career that I'm incredibly lucky to have. I would never lash out and try to ruin someone's career. Like, people get compared all the time, but no one fucking does this. This is insane.
She's, I feel like she was definitely dropping some facts and logic here. I feel I can't really stop. Yeah, I do agree with this. She did post the art and then the Cinderville ship tag. I can't. She did start it. I do have to. I feel like she did. To a degree, she definitely did. Okay. Okay, well, let's see. What's her response? You wore that revealing dress, so you deserve what happened. Wait a second. That's Silverville's argument about my fan art and how it relates to years of harassment I got for being her dollar store version. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to reread this. And like she kept making this claim that her actions towards me were like fueled by how often she saw us compared. A comparison that she originally even made with that fan art. So I don't know why she was surprised if you are the one that pushed that in the first place. Like, you were just like a color swap of me and you said that. You literally said, look, we're opposites. We're so cute. Like, why are you surprised? And I heard these same comparisons all the time too. All the fucking time, constantly. I saw them in a chat, saw them in a Discord, saw them on Twitter, saw them constantly all the time. But I would never do this. Like, if just being compared to me is the reason that you go around telling people that I hate you and you slander me all because we were compared, like, it's fucked up. Like, when I saw those things, sure, I get fucking sad. Like, how can you not get sad when people are calling this other person the better version of you and always asking, why don't you collab with so-and-so? That is an extreme stretch. I don't... Where did she say this in this entire argument? That is a very... Okay, that's Silvervale's argument about my fan art and how it relates to years of harassment I got for being her dollar store virgin. I drew fan art of us because she inadvertently inspired Cinder's creation. Not to be sent hate and called names for years. Seeing comments comparing us didn't have anything to do with me knowing Silvervale hated me. Her own actions told me that. Nothing I ever told to anyone about Silvervale was slander or untrue to the way she treated me. Okay. Silvervale said herself that she got upset because of the comparisons made between us, but instead of just being friendly to one another, she decided to put on her blinders and ignore it because she couldn't bring herself to show me the kindness I showed her at every turn. Based on your interactions, okay. That's a weird way to characterize the interactions between you two. I think you really just should have just stopped talking to her. I feel like that was pretty blatant. Silvervale wouldn't have been able to work with Nano if Nano didn't cancel her model as soon as Silvervale asked her for something. She would have lost out on one artist who initially agreed to cut her off. That is hardly anything to ruin her career. When you start saying gossip in the workplace, it spreads. It could spread and it could damage Silvervale's, I was about to say Cinder's, Silvervale's work relationships with others too. Like, it can go around. And it can damage people, regardless of like if your intent is good or not. So yeah, don't spread gossip in the workplace, boys. 4130, 4157.
And it's baffling that it went on for fucking years, like actual years. In the background, just like silently tormenting me. I'm like ruining so many projects. Like, I didn't even know how much. I just thought I was unlucky. You know, like, it just kept happening. I was like, oh, okay, that sucks, but, you know, I'll find another artist. I'll think of something else. Like, it was...
Nothing went on for years. I didn't ruin Silvervale's projects, and she blamed me for everything that went wrong for her. I don't know how well, I know that you've basically fucked with one of her business relationships. I don't know about anything else, but hey, if it was one, maybe there was more, you know? So yeah. Maybe there was more and then they haven't went public, you know? Because remember, I keep saying this, drama in the VTuber community is treated like the plague and people avoid it, and they even avoid people that are even related to it, even if they haven't done anything wrong. 41, 57, 43, 37.
It was my fucking birthday, dude. Like, it was cringe, I don't know, but like, birthdays are important. And it was really special. And Nana would come to me originally with that model. Like that, it makes it so fucked up. Cause like I originally didn't even ask for a model. She came to me and she was like, I learned all this stuff and I love your model so much and I really want to give you another one with all the new things I can do and the new live 2D shit. And I was like, okay, sure. Like, it's almost my birthday. It would be amazing to have you do my birthday model. And we sketched it and it was beautiful. It was so beautiful. And then it just got taken away. And I was fine with it because I understood that she had health issues and she was my friend and I wanted to be there for her and I wanted her to get the support she needed and I was fine with it. But finding out that you literally took it away from me because it's something I would be happy about and something that meant something to me, that's so fucked up. Like, it's so evil. Like, it's so comically evil. It's insane. And this went on for years. Like, years. I had no fucking idea that any of this was happening.
In May of 2023, Nano told Red that she was the one to ask Silver about making a new model for her. By the way, about Silver's model, it's not her that came to me, it was me. I wanted to ask her if she wanted a better model since that one was kind of made in a rush. Nano cancelled Silvervale's model herself in November 2023 and then chose not to take it back when she had the chance to. I got rid of some comms, I'm dying, so Mio gets the fault. Yeah, but didn't you already start Silver on your stream though? Yeah, but I'll cancel. Anyway, kind of feeling more lying. I didn't even send the messages yet. I mean, regardless of how I feel about it, you should do what's best for yourself. Silvervale's model is August 12th. How was this supposed to be her birthday model if her birthday had already passed months ago by the time her model was canceled and when it was only scheduled to be started in January 2024? The Silvervale saying I had her model canceled for her birthday does sound extremely evil, which is why she said it had nothing to do with her model being canceled. How do you know it's like how do you know when is her birthday? How do you know that? Okay. Maybe she was trying to plan it for like the next year. It feels like to me that because she was talking about her demon model and that was like way earlier and it took a long ass time for it to finally come out. I saw those sketches for Cinder's model and I think it came out like a year or two after the design was at least the sketch was made, right? Or was it a year? I don't know. I feel like it was just gonna take a long amount of time, even though it's scheduled or something like that. I don't know. I don't like this doesn't let me think. What is my thoughts on this? I also find this really I find this like is this kind of like a red flag of hers, like how is this supposed to be her birthday model if her birthday had already passed? I'm just like, how do you know that it's her, like how do you know when's her birthday, you know? No. I do have a feeling that Red at least, yeah, I know. I still find it funny that it's just like, oh, it's her birthday model and her birthday already passed. I'm just like, wait, I feel like I was like, wait, hold on, how do you know like when's her birthday? You know, I'm just like, oh, okay, she watched her birthday stream, but I'm just like, I feel like if anyone else said this, that is a red flag. You know, I'm still getting red flaggy vibes from this. I still feel like Red and Cinder still kind of had a hand in like mentioning lots of drama and gossip, and like Nana was like, oh, she's the enemy, so I'm like, I'll just drop her and stuff and just move on to something else. Don't get me wrong, Nano deserves shit for doing this, by the way. 44-14, 45-18. Oh.
And like I've been contacted by other.
Did you about the Red clarification? I thought that was weird. I did see the Red clarification. Was that he was her mod, but not part of her management team, which doesn't really make any sense to me. So did she hire a full-on team to manage her indie stuff? Because I feel like, why do you need a team if Red was... Well, I guess Red fucked up as a manager, so I guess you need more than one person. If he's not managing, why is he a mod? I don't fucking know. He's just... He's just looking at messages, I guess. If they restructure their it feels like she's lying with it. Kind of. I don't disagree with you there. But like, hey, at least like my opinion is that I think their communication structure, like even before this, was dog shit. Because why the nuts is your manager and you in the same chat with a representative from GamerSups? And why was Numi like talking to Red and Cinder simultaneously? They should have consolidated like communication to one channel after a certain point. It was just I hated their form of communication. Red's a manager. Like I feel like Cinder, I know she's the girlfriend, but I feel like she was overstepping her boundaries as the boss. The manager needs to be the main person handling stuff. I feel like you stepping in communications is kind of fucking up with that organization. But yeah, let's see here. 44-14, 45-18.
Artists, after my doc came out, and I guess I'm really glad that I put that part in there about worrying that she had been saying things about me, because that was true, apparently. They told me that she had told them that I hated her and I was this malicious person and that I was so mean and I just hated her so much. Like, usually conveniently right after doing a project or an art piece or something with me that got traction, and she didn't like it. And they told me that hearing that made them less inclined to work with me again, because they think I'm this evil, terrible person. Because why would she say that if it wasn't true? Like, why would you lie about someone? And that happened so much. Like, it wasn't just Nana, it was so many other people.
Red has said those rumors and the experiences Cinder did have to other people, so yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if multiple business relationships were somewhat ruined or negatively impacted by Red and Cinder talking. I'm honestly excited to see how stream goes tomorrow, just to see if anything at all has changed. In my opinion, she's totally lying about him helping manage. I guarantee as her BF, he has an unofficial role in assisting her with business decisions. Like, there's no way there's no way he's not like having a hand in management. Honestly, like, she's gonna set her stream to sub only mode. That's what I think. And then I don't know, she didn't say what she was gonna do, so I guess she's gonna just talk about random things. I don't know. She's probably gonna I'm curious how her YouTube's gonna go. Really, that's my main thing that I'm curious about, because she mainly just does collabs and ads and covers. So it's gonna be quite something. Silver claimed that she was contacted by so many artists, other artists, telling her I was slandering her. Conveniently, right after doing a project or art piece with her because I allegedly didn't like the traction it got. Why would she say this if it wasn't true? You really need to stop asking questions. There were 3 artists total, Red or I, have ever talked to about how Silver treated me. Nanolist, artist number 1, and artist number 2. Silver isn't talking about Nano, and she says as much. Nano is the only artist I talked to about Silvervale. So she could possibly be talking about artist number 1, but Red was the one who talked to them about Silvervale. Yeah. Yep. It just works. This is, oh my god. Anyways, I can rule out artist number 2 being someone she is referring to here by something she said at the end of her stream, which will be addressed. Is she gonna reveal who the artist number 2 is? Meaning that there weren't so many other artists reaching out to Silvervale. Either I'm choosing to leave out conversations I allegedly had with other artists about Silvervale in this document for some reason, or a bunch of artists separately from each other all decided to message Silver and lie to her and tell her the same story all at the same time. Or Silvervale is lying to her audience again to make me sound worse. If Silvervale is telling the truth, then she should have no problem with showing the messages from these artists. Why are you asking her to show the messages, right? Oh my god. Also, couldn't it be like an artist telling another artist, you know, and then eventually it just comes around? Like oh my god. Like, why are you asking her for proof now? Okay, 45:51. Yeah, she's so close to realizing. She's also so close to realizing that Silvervale kind of just didn't want anything to do with her from the start. But she just kept pushing. That's what I think is what happened here. Because it was, like, it was very clearly obvious, the ship tag and, like, her inquiring what Silver's mom is doing is something she didn't like. So she's just like, I don't really want to work with you, you know? Like, I kind of don't really want to be associated with you. You give me bad vibes. Yeah, you kind of created it with the original ship tag and stuff. So I'm like, okay, Silvervale is literally, she tried everything to tell her, I'm not interested in being associated with you in DMs. She said everything except fuck off. So yeah. $45.51, $46.50.
All I ever did was just fall and play video games and stream and happen to be the same fucking animal. That's it. Like, that's the reason you want to destroy my whole career?
Yep.
And ruin friendships?
Absolutely. No, you ruined friendships because you didn't do the collab with. You didn't say my name. You should have done the plushie collab, or no, the plushie evaluation stream. How dare you?
Tear me down because people compare you to me. Like, it's fucked.
To be honest, telling her would have helped her. Like, true. Like, I don't want any association with you. But, I don't know, it's just like, I am flattered by the persistence. I'm not interested in transactional relationships. Like, and every time Cinder has, like, every time when someone mentioned at least after Aru, Every time someone mentioned a collab to Silver with Cinder, it is about business. And guess what? Like, she didn't like the Cinder art tag. She was inquiring about her fucking mom and shit. So it seems like the Silver Veil literally was like, I can kind of see that Silver Veil was thinking, red flags, this person's about business, I don't feel like being used. So yeah. And she's like, fuck off. But also, like, I don't know, like, would that, like, I don't know if Silver being more direct with Cinder would have stopped her from being even more, like, schizo. Because the main contention also that Cinder had with Silver was being compared to her. So, like, that wouldn't have, just because they would be friendly doesn't mean people would stop harassing them for looking so similar.
It's so fucked. I don't know, it doesn't...
That is true. She could have stated boundaries, but I feel like, how do I put it? Where do I find, okay, where am I at right now? 216. I feel like Cinder should have gotten the message here. You know, like I am not interested in transactional relationships. And then she kind of just never replied. Unless there's a power play on her. Cinder seems like she's threatened more. Yeah. I feel like Cinder was also like, I heard, like, I knew of Silver from Vishojo, and I related her to being big because she was part of Vishojo, but she did so many things on her own that honestly she kind of went into the background, and I felt like Cinder was just bigger than her. It too. And Cinder is still, like, she's playing, like, during this entire thing, she's acting like she's the little guy here. Plus also, like, come on. She's clearly not interested. Look at your messages. Sometimes narcissists want to show how many people they know. I think I'm gonna go into anime comparisons here. She is the yandere chick in the high school, I think, who wants to get along with everyone, and Silverveil is just the one person who doesn't want to get along with her, and then she goes fucking crazy. I think that is the case. So yeah. Yeah. That is how I feel, because some of these things that Leshy had read agreeing with all of her delusions. Damn. She should have fired Red. Shit. He should have fucking brought her back to reality. He should have been the White Knight. How dare he? Instead, he just threw himself under the bus for all of her fuck ups. Yeah. Literally same Center was way bigger. Yeah, because I know, because all the collabs and stuff, and she's, her name's everywhere and things. I don't get me wrong. I don't feel like, well, I feel like that Cinder had genuine, positive, non-manipulative feelings towards her friends until she started projecting her feelings about Silver onto all of them. I wouldn't say all of them, but at least Shy Lily and others, I guess. Yeah. To be honest, her friends didn't help either, because I remember the one she censored was like, "Oh, I thought you were copying her too." Yeah. Also, it's kind of funny too because Nano was just like, "Hey, how about you just walk away from it all?" She needed people around her to ground her, and she clearly didn't have that lull. Yeah, I know, that's kind of fun. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I think one of the artists, I think it was artist #1 was great because he actually like pushed back against her delusions. It was just like, well, why would she commission me if she's concerned about you copying her? So why would she get art from me knowing that you're copying her? So wouldn't she get a different artist? Like, oh yeah, turn my back to my enemies. I can't do that. I have to stand my ground. Never give up, never surrender. Holy shit, I haven't even gone through this.
I feel real. Like, it feels like I'm in this alternate reality fucking nightmare. Like, it's insane to find out all of this and know that I was just like being silently destroyed from someone. It feels like a bad comic book villain. Like, who does this?
I didn't want to destroy Silvervale or her career, and I didn't try to. You just tried to fuck over her business relationship. I wanted to ask Nano not to make models for anymore because of the comparisons between us and harassment. I got over it, and because of the way Silvervale acted towards me for years for no reason. Like, I didn't want to destroy Silvervale or her career. I just wanted to ruin her business relationships. Yeah, you know, like, huh? Like, I'm not really buying that. You know? It's just business. What the fuck? Yeah. 46, 52, 47, 24.
And her apology, oh my fucking god, her apology, dude. Like, no words can express how
Literally, the first thing that we thought of as soon as she brought out her apology before reading it was she's gonna throw her boyfriend under the bus, because there's no way she's gonna come out with a logical apology this fast.
fucking disgusting that was.
Dude, there's gonna be so many "it's just business" memes in her stream. Oh my god, I feel like that's gonna happen. There's no way that people wouldn't post that. She's gonna censor out "it's," and then "just," and then "business." So no one's gonna make like really good sentences. She's gonna censor so many things. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe the mods are really good at banning people. Probably. Actually, from what I heard too, is from what little I've seen, is that her mods are censoring people in her Discord right now still.
There's zero accountability. Like, it's so fucked up. Like, all of it is just so fucked up. And it's like, even like, I feel bad saying mean things about her, like, even if they're true.
Yeah, the Discord was a brick for months. Yeah. Silvervale repeated Shy Lily's claim that I took zero accountability in my apology, yet I apologized the most to Silvervale. I called myself unapologetically evil towards her and didn't go into detail of our interactions laid out in this section of this document. She said she felt bad saying mean things about me, even if they're true, but almost everything she's claimed about me has been a lie. Okay. Yeah, every single chat log. Yeah, I saw that. I'm 48, 37, 49, 02. You know, I still remember. Oh shit, that was the dryer. Anyways, I still remember too that I think like people were able to react in chats with like emotes and stuff. And I think like the same day with the whole apology, or no, with her being exposed, I think everyone was like doing the reactions with the emotes of the letters, and I think like they all just said Minecraft and then penis. Like, and that was like spammed. 48, 37, 49, 02.
It's nice to know the reason why I kept being kicked down constantly. I just thought it was really unlucky. Yeah, like relieved. I'm relieved to know what was happening. Like, I don't think I'm not like a problematic person. Like, I just play video games. Like, that's all I want to do. I would much rather play Oblivion for 14 fucking hours than do drama or like collab with people. Like, all I just wanted to play games and make people happy.
What do you think is the likelihood that Cinder knows Silvervale's like favorite color and like food and stuff? Like very small weird things about her. like, what do you think the likelihood of that is? All right. Anyways, Silvervale was not kicked down constantly by me or Red. Silvervale claimed she isn't a problematic person. 85%. Yeah, I'd say that. Yeah, I'd say 85. 48, 37, 50, 16. Actually, yeah, no, holy shit. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. Now that I think about it, I'm like, didn't they were like, they were paying attention to who was in chat, and like Silvervale was in it for like an hour, and they were just like, she was there for like an hour and like 20 seconds, and I saw this. She must have known something, or how this. I'm just like, man, she was probably just there around and either watch or just check out what you're doing, maybe. I don't know. There could be many reasons. I feel like none of your reasons are really it.
Like, she could have just said, okay, like, if you don't want to do things with me, that's fine. I'll just go find other people to talk to, or like ask someone else.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, all they did was say no thank you in the nicest way I could possibly think of. And I was very direct. Like, I'm a very direct person. Like, I'm a very communicative person. If I have a problem, I will tell you. If something makes me uncomfortable, I will tell you. And I straight up told her, like, no thank you, I'm not interested. And that just pissed her off.
Yep. I could have just said, okay, if you don't want to do things with me, that's fine. No worries, it's been super hectic and busy for everyone. Lol, I hope you're feeling better. I'm really flattered by the persistence, but I'm just not interested in transactional relationships with anyone. I hope you can understand. I completely understand. I'm finally feeling better and getting back to streaming. I had a lot of Halloween stuff planned for this week I had to miss, but gonna try and make the most what's left of spooky month. I saw your new model teaser. I hope the debut goes great. Silvervale is a very direct person. She's a very communicative person. I don't think that's the case. I feel like she's not. I feel like motherfucker didn't even respond or message you back after a year. I don't feel like she's very communicative. I don't feel like she's a very direct person either. She's at least like pretty direct here, I'd say, but like I don't get that vibe. I'm sorry, I missed your message. Oh my god, are we going back to this one message? She keeps just copy pasting this message every time. If she has a problem, she will tell you. If something makes her uncomfortable, she will tell you. Maybe she just doesn't want to talk to you. Maybe she didn't want to escalate. I don't know. Like, it's just I still have the vibe. She doesn't want anything to do with you. So she's probably not gonna message you like this about this. 50, 18, 5104.
Oh, think of all the money we could make. Okay, that's nice. I don't fucking care. Like, I would much rather be thousands of dollars cheaper than have this weighing on my mental for the rest of my life. Did you actually say that? Yeah, her and Red, her boyfriend slash manager, just kept talking about how much money they could make if they did things with me. Like, it's so fucked. That's all it was to them. I was just a fucking walking money bag that they wanted. Like, it's insane.
Red said this to Nano in May of 2023, once expressing that working together would be mutually beneficial for us both. His message before this literally says it wasn't about the money. It was about Silver getting along with me. Okay. Like, at the end of the day, it wasn't about how much we make compared to her. We just want her to recognize, okay. This kind of feels like a moot point. Also, like, whatever. Moving on, 5105, 5208.
And I feel bad. Like, I feel bad speaking ill of like a GamerSup's partner. Like, I even had to tell GamerSups, like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm sorry that I put out a doc. I'm sorry that I spoke ill of someone that's such a big part of the company. Like, I fucking love GamerSups. And I feel bad speaking ill of someone, but like, this is so fucked, dude. Like, it's not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay to treat people like this. Like, there's a business and there's fucking, I don't even know what to call it. Like, this is so fucked. Like, there's business partnerships and there's business relationships as a streamer, and I get that, and that's totally fucking fine. But this is insane. This is actually insane. It's so malicious and it's so horrible.
Okay. I don't know why Silvervale dragged GamerSups into this conversation other than to look considerate to them and her audience. Maybe she was being considerate to them and their audience. I don't know. You know what would be funny is if she got like part ownership of Gamer Subs after this. That would be great. Anyways, boys, back with the 5208 5251.
Like, I've always been a little uncomfortable, but I had no idea. And I could never say anything. And like, I always felt so bad. And you're like, oh, I love her. Oh, she's so much like you. You should collab. And like, I can't say, I could never come out and say, no, sorry, she just wants to use me. Like, then that would explode and I would seem like the bad person because I didn't want to do it. Like, and I just had to deal with that for so long. It's just so fucked up, dude. Like, I just...
Damn. I didn't want to use Silvervale. I wanted to be on good terms with Silvervale, if not eventually friends. Something she didn't ever want. That wouldn't have been a problem if she had just told me that directly instead of being two-faced to me and then playing the victim. Well, I feel like you made, I feel like this was a very, very big thing here. I feel, because you made it a very big point in your hatred towards her that if you two were seen publicly, that harassment would stop. So yeah. Anyways, 5251, 5338.
Like, I just keep thinking about all the things that I had plans for, and like I would talk about having plans for, and then they would fall through. And like, it's kind of a little thing, but even like I was so excited for the Oblivion launch, and I was like, I want to get another model from Linebreaker, just like my Fallout one that's interactive and swaps weapons, and like we collect stuff over time, and that'll be so cool. And then Lime has a big commission and he can't do it. And then guess who that commission's for? Like
Silvervale continues to attribute any of her plans that fell through as my fault. She admits she had a problem with me working with someone she seemingly considered one of her artists. I got an unreleased art piece commission from them because I like their work, and they drew fan art of me. In the past, I had nothing to do with Silvervale because I somehow telepathically knew she was planning to ask them for a new model in the near future. Is okay.
like I was nothing to her. Like I was not a threat. Like I wasn't someone she interacted with on the daily like her friends. Like I was no one. Like why did you have to step on me constantly and just beat me down from the shadows and then fucking message me and revel in it and just laugh to yourself like, oh, fuck this bitch? Like it's just not.
Nah, you're wrong about that one. It's a different type of crazy right there. It's not the beat me down type of crazy. It's more the obsessed kind of crazy.
Okay.
I did not step on Silvervale constantly or beat her down from the shadows. All of my messages to Silvervale were genuine, but she couldn't see them for anything other than what she wanted to see them as. I feel like you are... I disagree. I think she kind of just ignored you because she didn't want anything to do with you. Oh my god. 56, 21, 57, 23.
Like this was their life. Like the die-hard fans that buy merch. And like, say you're their Oshi, like you are the hugest part of someone's life, and that is a big responsibility to be someone that they can be proud of, that they can love forever. And to just throw that away is so fucked up. To not even think about them. To just think about the dollars they can give you and not think about how this would affect them. And what they would do when they find all of this out. Because she had to think they would find out eventually, right? Like, did she think that she could do this forever? Was the plan always to have Red as a scapegoat? I don't know. It would make sense, I guess, but...
She did use him at the very beginning.
Like, she'd have to think it would come out eventually.
What a crazy thing for Silverveil to say. She'd have to think this would come out eventually. I like how ironic this is. What a crazy thing for Silverveil to say. I'm just like, I read through her document at this point. I'm just like, motherfucker, you literally just said Shy Lily came out with a fan lore video saying that that it's her symbolizing herself fighting you, like, and saving everyone to become the hero. Like, that's some pretty insane shit. Let's see, 57, 52.
And thank God for Nano. Thank God for Nano coming out. But like some of the artists that talked to me even said like, I really wanted to say something, but what would that do if they messaged me and they were like, hey, is it true that you hate Cinder? And I'd just be like, no, what? Where did you hear that from? And they'd just be like, okay. And then it wouldn't go anywhere.
Oh, I just dislike her. I just get negative vibes from her, and I don't want to have anything to do with her.
The fact that Nano came out.
That's what I think is her real thought. I think that's what her real feelings are, by the way, towards Cinder. Oh God. And thank God for Nano coming up. But like some of the artists that talked to me even said like, and I just like, oh, we're here. Okay. Where are the messages from some of the artists, plural? Who told Silverveil they really wanted to say something to her about me? Who are they? I heard they work at the Deep State too, with Jeffrey Epstein. Anyways. 57, 54, 58, 52.
The fact that Nano came out, I admire her so much, and I appreciate that so much, because so many of us would never have any idea, and it would probably have gone on for years, and she probably would have done this to more people and made more friends and abused their trust more. So like, as fucked up as it is, and as much as it fucking hurt to see someone say those things about me that I respected and loved, I'm really thankful that she did. Because I can't imagine where we'd be in 5 years if this was still happening. Like, would I even have a career? Would I have just been like so demoralized from everything in my life going wrong? Like, what would her friends do? You know, like, it's so fucked.
Nothing went on for years, and I didn't abuse my friends' trust just to betray them. Silverveil's career wouldn't have ended if Nano decided to abide by her agreement with Red and not work with her. Silver again implies everything in her life going wrong would have somehow been my fault. Like, here's a big thing. I still kind of find it funny that she kind of did she just justify the blacklist right here in this sentence? like it's fine. She would have still had a career. It's fine for the blacklist to have happened. You know, like that's the vibe I got with that sentence there. Anyways, 5901, 5925.
Did hurt to see her say some of that. Yeah, but like, I understand. I mentioned it in my doc. Like, I understand what she was going through. Like, the extent of the emotional torment and manipulation. She believed Cinder was her best friend in the whole world, and that all these other people were out to get her. And I get that. Like, I understand where her mindset was. Like,
Nana lied, Nana wasn't abused, and she wasn't manipulated. I mean, I'm a little surprised that Silvervale is so shocked that Cinder didn't like her, considering in the end she did snub Cinder on a collab, plus ignored her messages. Like, I don't know, I felt like, maybe like, ignore her messages part, yeah. But also, I don't know, I felt like Cinder was, well, Silvervale was pretty professional with, like, saying no to the collab part. I don't, like, well, honestly, I do feel like Silvervale kind of knew that Cinder, like, kind of didn't have, like, positive feelings towards her, but, like, not to this degree, I think. 1:07, 1 hour 1:16.
I don't think this has ever happened. Like, in the history of streamers, like, there's being competitive, and there's business relationships, but this is insane. Like, this is actual sabotage, actual libel. Like, I was being slandered for 5 years. I can't do math. It was like 3 years, 4, it was a long fucking time. Like, my whole fucking career, I was just being slandered to an insane degree by someone that, like, that I like admired. Not admired, because I know she was like a clout hungry snake, but like,
gotcha.
she was very business savvy, and
Fuck
that's neat, I guess. I wouldn't even say it was respect. Like, you know what I mean? I had no problems with her.
Okay. All the evidence for the things Red and I have said about Silvervale is all shown here. We did not slander her to anyone, and everything said was based on our own personal experiences. Shy Lily called me a snake, and Silver went out of her way to call me a clout-hungry snake. If anyone's worthy of that title, it's Silvervale, lying all throughout her stream and claiming she had no problems with me in the same breath. Well, she probably I don't know. I had no problems with this business hungry snake. That could have been a slip up. I think she kind of just added that in towards the end because, well, one, time to shit on her, and two, like, she found out about everything. I think Silver just had negative vibes, didn't vibe with her, kind of just wanted to do her own thing. So, yeah. But yeah, and also I disagree with, I think, most of the reasons that they've listed out of why Silver hated her. I think, well, at least the crazy ones. I think it's mainly just the original fan art kind of thing. I think that's mainly it. So yeah. So yeah. Oh well. Let's see what else. And then I think probably years later it had something, I think it was because of like the businessy sense feeling she got from like asking from collabs, and then she was kind of more like, yeah, I'm not gonna really do that. I don't really agree with the plushie stream, and then like her deleting a post because she replied. I think you're gonna have to show me more to, convince me. Also with the raids, you're gonna have to show me more raids. She literally only listed one. Oh, one sec. All right. All right, let's see here. Where was I at? Oh, 101.16. All the evidence for the things right I've said about Cinder is all shown here. We did not. Silvervale is all shown here. We did not slander her to anyone, and everything said was based on our own personal excuses. Shy Lily called me a snake, and Silver went out of her way to call me a cloud-hungry snake. It just sucked. It sucked in compare. Let's just keep going.
It just sucked. It sucked being compared. It sucked thinking that I wasn't good enough. But that was it. I just wanted to be the best version of myself for you. And I would see some of my community leave. I would see my mods join our mod team and wonder why I wasn't good enough. And I don't know if she sought them out because they were my mods. But I guess a lot of stuff starts to make sense.
Oof. Okay, so she insinuated that Cinder stole her mods or something.
I just wanna
or tried to, or
from it and heal and hopefully never talk
or
about
manipulated them, yeah.
Cause it fucking sucks. And I hope with all of my heart that our community can find.
Okay. The fact that Silvervale is saying it sucked to be compared is funny because she was never harassed the way I was. Hell yeah. I like that. I was harassed more. It doesn't matter. She was harassed because I was harassed more. Okay. She was never blue Cinder. Like, I was red Silvervale. Like, why are you stuck on these points? Oh my god. If only there was a way we could have made the comparisons between us stop. Are you saying that a collab would have done that? Okay. Silver goes on to blame me for her community, apparently leaving hers and becoming pirate pups. Groudon isn't happy. True. He lost too in that fan video. Goes on to blame me for her community apparently leaving hers and becoming pirate pups, as if they couldn't be both of our fans. Maybe her community leaving could have had something to do with her choosing to change her stream time to mornings instead of... Why is she bringing up stream schedule then? Wait. How did she know that she changed her stream? What the fuck? Maybe her community leaving could have had something to do with her choosing to change her to mornings instead. Why? Wow. That is what that is. How do you know this? Okay, did she do that because of me? How would I have... Wait, no. Did they mention... No. She said... Did Silvervale say something about streams? No, she didn't say anything about stream schedule. So this is Cinder just coincidentally knowing... Silvervale knowing... Like, changing her stream times. She was comparing herself before anyone else. I think she was. Did she do that because of me? How would I have taken them from her specifically? Mind control? Targeted ads? Like what? I think you sound schizo here. You really shouldn't have. Her mods all willingly applied to my mod applications and were chosen due to their experience modding. Maybe they wanted to mod for me because my server was a much more inviting place to be by mod number one's account shown in the section above, or maybe because Silver started making them pay her to have the privilege of the job and apparently abused them when they only tried helping her. Okay. I need a screenshot of this. If you're alleging that. I need proof of that. Started making them pay her to have the privilege of the job. Okay. Like, sure, that's a little sketchy thing to do. I don't know. I don't care. Like, maybe like, dude. Also, like, you know what? I'm gonna throw some shade. VTubers, all of them, give mod privileges to their highest donators. They all do. Every single one I've seen has done it. I am alleging this, but I wouldn't be surprised. I've seen it before. They do this. VTubers do that. I don't care. Okay, this is the mod account from the mods talking about how shitty it was being over in Silvervale's Discord. Oh, and by the way, I'm not saying because this is a normal thing that other VTubers do that this is a good thing. I don't think this is a good thing to do. Anyways, 108, 42, 109, 11.
You know, maybe people can stop being so fake. I don't know if they will, but you can hope, I guess. It's not hard to be a good person. It's really not. It's so much more effort to lie to people and manipulate people. And how did that not get stressful? You know, like how did you not feel bad? At least a little bit.
This is the most ironic thing Silvervale could have possibly said. Are you saying that she should have felt bad? Anyways, 110, 11, 110, 55. Oh wait, hold on. Thank you guys, you're so... Oh no.
Thank you guys. You're so sweet. Thank you for being here and taking the time out of your day to be here for me. I was really anxious to come back. Like, I know I didn't do anything wrong, but like I feel bad saying these things about someone else. Cause like I didn't think about her at all. Like she wasn't a part of my life. Like it feels weird to talk about her, you know? But I really appreciate you guys being here and supporting me and being so sweet. And thank you for all of your subs.
Oh, and thank you for all of your subs. Oh yeah, yeah. She's stealing subs from Cinder with weaponizing empathy, sympathy. I forgot the difference between the two. One of them works here. Anyways, Silver said she didn't do anything wrong while lying about all of these things she supposedly felt bad saying about me. I was someone she claimed she didn't ever think about at all. The person she attributed every misfortune in her career to for years, including her audience and her mods choosing to watch and support me. Okay. Let me think about that one here. Like, okay. Even if this was the case, it didn't let her dictate her behavior other than banning mentions of you. I feel like Cinder was more of an afterthought to Silver also, at the end of the day, than Cinder was to her. I mean, than Silver was to Cinder. That's what I'm getting at, considering how less crazy Silver has portrayed herself in this situation. 111, 16, 112, 48.
Pedal pups and pedal pals. Oh, I just want big games, man. That's all I want to do. Man, I hope I'll be able to move past this soon and things won't feel... It doesn't feel real still. Like, I feel like I'm gonna wake up and it's... Did she get power ups from that too? I don't know. I don't know what I inspired and what I didn't, but there's a lot of things like her art tag. Like there's so many things that I don't know. I have no idea. But who fucking knows anymore, bro? Oh, I don't want to think about it. It's weird. It's weird, dude.
Okay. As explained, pirate pups in my art tag were not derived from Silvervale's brand. Silver calling Shy Lily the... Oh, did she... Oh, maybe I zoned out and didn't hear that part. I was really focused on the Cindervania. Will go hard. But if they're both crazy and start a fight club, that would be fucking insane. Anime girls on the internet, like, they would... Like, they would do a fight club, but it'd be really awkward because they don't leave the house. So they would go into, like, some sort of weird VR chat, like, arena, and they would just wear full body, like, the stimulation suits and shit. So if, like, you actually, like, punch, you kind of feel it on the other side, and then they would just kind of, like, wrestle the air with each other. That would be funny.
Pedal pups and pedal pals. Oh. I just want big games, man. That's all I want to do. Man, I hope I'll be able to move past this soon, and I don't know what I inspired and what I didn't, but there's a lot of things like her art tag. Like there's so many things that I don't know. I have no idea. But who fucking knows anymore, bro? Oh. I don't want to think about it. It's weird. It's weird, dude.
Oh no, Lily.
Oh, thank you for the sub to Lily. Lily's been so sweet. She's been such a fantastic person. She's been a rock for all of us through all of this.
Oh no. As explained, okay. Silver calling Shy Lily the rock for everyone points to her being the one who reached out to Silver and the one at the head of planning my cancellation. Like, I don't believe that. I don't think that is a good reason to say that she was the head of planning the cancellation. Like, now we're back to Lily's section. I'll give her credit. Her subtitling is always accurate. No, there was one link I got really mad at, and she, for some reason, she posted the entire transcript of Numi's video, and she got the timestamps wrong. So the subtitle just did not like match up with what was linked. Oh, I hated that. Okay, anyways, I'll be right back. I have to use the restroom. And I'm back. Sorry about that. Let's see here. 122.50, 123.30.
It's nice to get it off my chest. It's nice to talk about it because I could never say like, hey, this person makes me uncomfortable. Can we not talk about them? Because then like you read into that and then, you know, like I just had to sit and suffer in silence and hope it would go away, and it never went away because I was a boss she couldn't beat. I was a goal she couldn't achieve. Like, I don't know why it mattered so much to have me do something with you when we don't even like we don't interact at all. I'm just
First of all, it is extremely narcissistic of her to claim she was a boss I couldn't beat and a goal I couldn't achieve. But it's especially ironic when she's the one blaming me for everything that's been going wrong in her career. The one time I asked her about a professional collab through Mythic and directly, I accept. Wait, didn't you just contradict yourself by saying you asked twice? Like when you actually asked once here by, by asking twice? Okay. No, she did actually. Well, through Aru, a collab was asked, and I honestly think that there was kind of like a delay when Cinder asked Mythic, and then Mythic asked Silver. Silver replied directly to Cinder. And I think she just never really got the message, and then Cinder kind of asked again and didn't really so it's just like I feel like these two kind of just didn't see each other's messages until like it was until Silver kind of said it twice, and she thinks, yeah, okay, I accepted her turning me down, but why did it matter that we did something together? For years we've both been harassed about the other, and at the same time begged by fans to do anything with each other. How do we appease both parties? We do something together. Oh my god. Okay. Literally anything, even as small as interacting on Twitter. No, that absolutely would not matter. If first seen on good terms, the fans have no reason to perpetuate this stupid bullshit of comparing us, and the fans that want to see us together are satisfied with their two favorite VTubers interacting. But Silver couldn't look past her own ego to even communicate with me, and would rather sit there and blame everything that went wrong on me. She, like, you aren't entitled to a collab or interaction, dude. Anyways, 130.58, 131.25.
like I can talk, like I've talked about it to my mom and like some of my friends when they find out about it, but I feel like it's so different talking to you guys about it, you know. And I didn't talk to anyone like about her ever, like, so it's all just like coming out of nowhere, and it's just a lot.
Silverveil is lying. Her mods didn't all have a negative opinion of me for no reason. One of them made an analogy of Silver being very difficult with me, something they'd only know if Silver told them she was. Another one of them said that they heard about Silver's dislike for me. How would they know that unless Silver talked about me? Like, this is from I need to see DM. Like, these are her mods. These are or were at least Silver's mods. I would like to see some proof from Silver herself from these people. But I do agree with them. I do think Silver had a dislike for Cinder, but isn't as schizo or I don't even think to the same degree as Cinder did for Silver. So yeah, nowhere near. Oh god. 132.56, 133.28. She's bringing up another VTuber randomly. Okay. Oh wait, no. No. Cinder talking to her.
Did Yan know a bit? I won't go into her side, but she had met Cinder at a party, and she had told her something very catty and snide, and it stuck with her.
Oh shit. Oh.
And it bothered her for a long time. I think she mentioned she got a backhanded comment, and it was really fucked up. Like, it was a really fucked up thing to say. And like,
Okay. Okay, so was it... Wait, who was being catty and snide? I'm pretty sure it was Cinder. She was saying it was Cinder to Neaners. I spoke to Neaners at a party at AX in the summer of 2023, and it couldn't have been for more than 15 minutes. I like to know what I said that stuck with her, because I don't remember saying anything remotely similar to what's being described here, and I can't imagine I would have when I was sitting directly across. Okay, that is really weird for you to remember this one particular, like... Okay, this was the first time I'd ever met her and spoken to her, and I've never had any ill feelings toward Neanders. We've spoken briefly at other events since, and we were both only kind to each other. Okay. Well, it's according to Neanders, so maybe, I don't know, maybe she had like an autistic moment, didn't understand what you were saying. I think that's really weird when you guys, and it, what is it? I spoke to her, and it couldn't have been more than 15 minutes. And it's just like, I was sitting across from her. That's weird. That's a weird thing. And this was like 2 years ago. 133. 133.28. Wait, why are we going? We're going back in time now? Alright, let's just listen to this so I don't miss.
and like, they're my best friends, so they know that like I would feel sad sometimes if there were like a lot of comparisons, but I would just be like, I'm a little sad, it's a little rough. I wish people would stop talking about it, and I wish she would leave me alone. Because it was really hard, and she would not leave me alone. But I never talked about her. Like, after I told her I didn't want a transactional relationship, that was it. And I just said, like, please go away, leave me alone.
Well, that wasn't said explicitly, but how it was acted.
I don't talk about her. I don't think about her. I just wanted her to leave me alone. And to know that it was the complete opposite for her was...
Oh, no.
Baffling.
What could have possibly stopped these comparisons that made Silver sad? I sent Silver 5 messages over 6 months after our first conversation on Discord. She never told me to please go away or leave me alone. She lied. Like, dude, it's just so obvious that, like, she never said it directly, but she's just like, she has no interest in you. She just doesn't want to be associated with you. And stop focusing on this one message. Why are you doing this to yourself? You look crazy. There was more messages between you two. Why do you keep using this one? Oh god. 146.38, 148.11. It's just like, please, you look crazy by keep on resorting to this one message. Okay.
It was so cool. Like, that just shows how dedicated they are, and how supportive they are, and how much of, like, they put so much into making their partners happy, and I am so incredibly happy with them. That's why I'm also so fucking pissed off, because, like, she disrespected gamer subs, and they're the nicest people. Like, I had dinner with the CEO and my reps, and they were nice.
I want I think it would be very funny if she got a part ownership offer from them.
Racist fucking people. Sorry, I'm like, it's just fucked to take advantage of that and like to cost them money and effort from all the artists that worked on those merch things and all the people behind the scenes that figure out the logistics and the manufacturing, and like to just disrespect them like that is heartbreaking because they are amazing. And I'm usually not a like, oh, I love this company kind of person, but like Gamersubs is different, man. Like they're so different. They're wonderful people. And she was a partial owner, so it's like extra terrible because that reflects on them, you know? And that is like the highest honor you can possibly have, and to take advantage of that is so...
I love Gamersubs too, so how did I disrespect or take advantage of Gamersubs in any way in anything I did? I didn't. But why did you asked a question and then you just answered it? But that didn't stop Silver from claiming I did. 150, 20, 151, 30. Oh god, a raid. Oh no, more receipts here. Let's keep going. Okay, so 150, 20, 151, 36.
I have Dockies for sale on Cuddly Octopus. My Yoshi one, which is beautiful. And I wanna get another one. We plan out our drops like the whole year, so I have like a whole year of really cool drops planned, and we'll have another one in the future, so don't worry. The artist that I wanted to work with for it canceled on me, so I have to figure out another artist to draw it, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Yeah. You can draw it and paint for me? Thank you. I would appreciate that. It's okay. Yeah, I don't want to assume. And I don't want to straight up ask them, you know. But I would not be surprised because they worked very closely with them.
Based on the project, I can only assume this person we worked closely with is artist number 2. If it is, Red didn't know Silver had anything planned with him that would have been cancelled. This would prove that artist number 2 couldn't have been one of the artists Silver claimed reached out to her after my cancellation, and if she didn't know if we were involved in this project getting cancelled or not, if artist number 2 reached out, that would have been something told to her. That leaves Nano and artist number 1 as the only 2 artists that could have reached out to Silver about anything Red or I said about her. The very next day, Silvervale chose to talk more about my fan art from 2021 instead of correcting her story from the day before. She doubled down on lying about what really happened. Oh, okay, so more. 1423, 1444.
Please. And I have a little bit more to talk about, or
I don't think I've seen this, actually, from before when everything popped up, so I'm curious, actually, what she said.
I don't know, like, address, elaborate on, I guess. I don't know the best way to phrase that and kind of explain some things.
I might have to watch this entirely without Cinder's commentary then. At least until she gets... Okay. Uh, 16, 16, 16, 37.
In here, I really appreciate people that came back if they were here before. Thank you for rejoining the community and being a part of our home and hanging out with
She's gonna make a. I haven't read Cinder's commentary. She's gonna make a remark about stealing viewers.
us again.
Silverbox.
I appreciate it a lot.
Silverbox.
It's nice to have you back.
Oh no. What is she gonna say? Silvervale makes another comment about her viewers returning, insinuating that I stole them from her and was keeping them from supporting and watching her in some way. On her previous stream, she said she would see some of her community leave. Both of these comments from her support what mod number 1 said. And to write about Silver's announcement canceling her stream specifically during my anniversary subathon in 2024, meaning as far back as last summer, she felt this way, if not much earlier. Unsure if I can make an official connection / confirmation on this, but pretty sure Silver canceled her stream today and made it a point in her announcement to add thanks to those that still watch me, wondering if the subathon is connected or not. Okay. Sure. I guess. Yeah, sure. All right. 21, 31, 21, 54.
Going on. Like I'm glad. I feel relieved to be able to like move on from things, but
I might have to rewatch. I might just have to watch this entire thing. I don't like how there is a 5-minute gap between here and here, and there's like a 2-minute gap between here and here. I feel like I need to watch the entire thing.
but it's hitting me harder than I thought it would, like physically. It's been a lot, and it's been stressful to like think back through the course of fucking 4 years, you know.
I barely did anything to Silvervale through the course of fucking 4 years. I love how she's just like, oh, I feel the anger. I feel the rage. It's flowing. 22, 21, 23, 21.
So there's one thing I wanted to, I guess, elaborate on. I don't feel like I really need to, but I saw some people that had some questions that I think are valid questions. So yesterday I mentioned the ship tag fan art that was the very first thing I can think of that made me feel uncomfortable with the situation, and is the first thing that made me question her motivations towards me. And I think some people were confused because you can find that art, but it's a different tweet than the one that gave me those feelings. So I don't want people to think that I was being untruthful or anything, but it makes sense that you can't find that tweet if you don't have the link to the original one, because she did repost it. So you can find it through the Wayback Machine, because I had the link to the old tweet because my mom had messaged me about it.
I don't want people to think that I was being untruthful or anything. Why do you say this? What are you doing? Oh my god. Anyways, 23, 24, 24, 16.
You can find it through the Wayback Machine, because I had the link to the old tweet because my mom had messaged me about it, which is how the whole thing started. And I was talking to Yoshi about it when she was messaged. So I have a screenshot from the Wayback Machine. It's kind of really small, actually. Hold on. Okay. So this is from the Wayback Machine, but that's the original tweet. that
So Cinder's gonna make a random point. I feel I'm just speculating here because I didn't even read her commentary or this. This isn't in German like she said earlier, so this is gonna be something she's gonna go off on this randomly. I don't know what
she
it could be.
made,
This is my
and
guess.
she started the Cinderville tag and said that she wants us to be part of the same wolf pack someday. And
Here is this way that Silver Veil showed it on her stream. Yup. In order for Silver to find this on the Wayback Machine, she needed the link to my original deleted tweet, and she said she had it because her mom messaged her about it. So because her mom did retweet my art, contrary to the story Silver has been telling, is it more likely that her mom messaged Silver the link to my tweet she already liked, commented on, and retweeted, or that Silver saw her mom's retweet of my fan art and then messaged her saying she had a problem with it, prompting her mom to delete everything? I believe Cinder was even lying about this. Yeah. So the link to tweet. This over the link to my tweet she already liked. Okay. 24/16, 25/15.
someday, and imagine seeing that from someone you don't know who has been posting art of them with people they don't know for weeks and really feeling uncomfortable about it. So it was really creepy and very weird and uncomfortable. And my mom was like, I don't know what to do about this. She was really, really stressed and really anxious, and I was really stressed and anxious. I think it went on for a couple days, not being sure what to do, because if I didn't reply to it, it looked suspicious. I don't know. Weird that I wasn't replying to it. The whole thing was very stressful. It was very weird, and it came out of nowhere. It was really uncomfortable, and I think some people were wondering like why I didn't talk to her about it. I did actually message her about it, and I told her that the ship tag made me uncomfortable. After my mom was messaging me, it was super uncomfortable, and after her manager had her manager reached out to Yochi. I don't know why. I think some people were also confused, thinking that it was Yochi's art. It wasn't Yochi's art. Her manager had just messaged Yochi because he knew that I was friends with Yochi, which is also very strange. I don't know why they didn't just ask me or my mom. Maybe that in their mind came off as too cloudy, but what they were doing was they knew what they were doing. It was very calculated. Everything was calculated for the sole goal of getting interactions to grow, which is something people do. That's why people make fan art. But when it's done so blatantly like this, in such an uncomfortable way, that's where it becomes a problem.
Okay, that sounds reasonable. That her mom messaged Silver the link to my tweet she already liked, commented on, and retweeted, or that Silver saw her mom's retweet of my fan art and messaged her saying she had a problem with it, prompting her mom to delete everything. I believe Silver was even lying about this. Oh yeah, because they reached out to Yoshi, asking why did Silver's mom unretweet it, right? Like, wasn't Silver's mom already said, no, Silver said her mom was like, oh, it's cute, and then just did it. And then I do think Silver did say to her mom, hey mom, this is kind of weird, look at this. And then they were both probably stressed from that. And I do remember, yeah, Cinder has already did say that she was posting stuff like this around with people, which was kind of weird. Like, yeah, I can see her point she made about like farming engagement with people, especially those that are also very popular, and too, to get a lot more like views and stuff. Okay, anyways, first Silvervale claimed I was posting art of myself with the people I didn't know for weeks. She's talking about my skebs that I addressed in the previous section. Everyone I got skebs with knew me at the time or ordered them, so she's wrong. So I disagree with you on your point of skebs, with how you said you made skebs. Where am I at right now? 23, 233 of 250. Where was it? What was the first mention of skeb? I think skeb. I think like the very first mention of skeb was here. Every VTuber I'd gotten a skeb together with was either with someone I was actively working with, had already worked with, or was someone who I was already friends with or acquainted with at the time I ordered them. So I'm like, if she breathed in their direction, I feel like she would have gotten a skeb based off of this discussion. Yeah, about to make a skeb of my postman. So I disagree with it, like her saying that, oh, I just got a skeb, you know, like of people I was familiar with. Anyways, where was I? 233. Made her even more calm when she saw my fan art. As you can see from the screenshot of a silver stream above, my original fan art tweet that had the Cindervale tag was posted on 131/21 and wasn't up for more than 24 hours before it was deleted. Here's my very first skeb request with another VTuber. It was delivered to me one day earlier on 1/30/2021. Okay. Holy nuts. Anyways, just pay attention to the text. Here are my Twitter media posts from 12/1/2020 before Cinder was even designed to February 6th, 2021, after I had already reposted the fan art of Silver and I without the tag. There is one meme I made of myself and another VTuber that was posted before my fan art. There are no other art posts of myself and other VTubers because they didn't exist yet. And so how can Silver claim that my non-existent skebs made her even more uncomfortable about my fan art of us together? She's lying again, making me sound worse by retroactively throwing that detail into her story. Claim that my non-existent skebs made me... Okay. Why is it cut off here at the bottom like this? Alright, anyways, Silver goes on to say her mom didn't know what to do about this and that she was really stressed and anxious over it. Her mom liked, commented on, and retweeted my post. So I find this hard to believe unless Silver was the one who went to her mom with a problem with it, and then her mom didn't know what to do. It literally wouldn't have mattered, but she couldn't even take accountability for something this minor that happened in 2021. If Silvervale didn't reply to my art, it wouldn't have looked suspicious at all. Does Silvervale reply to every single art piece of fan art she gets? Oh, please don't tell me you're gonna give me like shit tons of posts about her replying to fan art. She talks about how uncomfortable and stressful and anxious this made her, but I was nobody at the time. Here's my Twitter profile from 3/16/2021, a month and a half after my fan art was posted. I had under 5,000 followers. I wasn't even a VTuber yet and wouldn't be well for over another year. As I said before, I didn't expect any kind of interaction from Silver to her mom. It's from Silver or her mom. I can kind of expect that she wasn't expecting like direct interaction from Silver or her mom. So yeah, I do think she was kind of trying to post this for, well, two things. One, because she liked Silver during the time, and two, I think she was farming interaction. I think she was, with how she described who she was making skebs with. So yeah. Here's Silvervale's profile from February 2nd, 2021, right when this happened, and she had over 100,000 followers. Yep, there it is. 25/15, 26/53.
And I think some people were wondering like why I didn't talk to her about it. I did actually message her about it, and I told her that the ship tag made me uncomfortable. After my mom was messaging me, it was super uncomfortable. And after her manager had her manager reached out to Yochi. I don't know why. I think some people were also confused, thinking that it was Yochi's art. It wasn't Yochi's art. Her manager had just messaged Yochi because he knew that I was friends with Yochi, which is also very strange. I don't know why they didn't just ask me or my mom. Maybe that in their mind came off as too cloudy, but what they were doing was they knew what they were doing. It was very calculated. Everything was calculated for the sole goal of getting interactions to grow, which is something people do. That's why people make fan art. But when it's done so blatantly like this, in such an uncomfortable way, that's where it becomes a problem. So her manager had reached out to Yochi, saying like, why didn't Silver's mom retweet this? Do you know, like, if in case I had talked to her about it. And it was very strange. It was very weird. And I didn't want Yochi to have to deal with it. I didn't want my mom to have to deal with it. It was very uncomfortable. It was very stressful. I get stressed very easily, and it hits me really hard. And I just don't want to deal with things like that. So
Okay, sounds good. Oh, just to revise my statement, because I end up saying Cinder breathing in someone's general direction, therefore she make a skep with him. No, it's the other way around. If a person is like even acquainted with her, so breathing in her general direction, she would make a skep. Just to make that clear. Anyways, moving on to her commentary. Red messaged Yochi because she was our only friend in the VTuber space at the time, and she was mutual friends with Silver. Silver has always had her DMs on Twitter closed, so I couldn't reach out to her, and I wasn't going to message her mom directly about unretweeting my art, since that seemed like it'd be even weirder than asking a mutual friend their opinion. It had nothing to do with being too cloudy like Silvervale is projecting onto me. None of this was calculated, and it's crazy for her to think it was. At the time, I was a nobody in this space making fan art for people that inspired some aspect of the start of my VTubing journey. Red did not ask why Silver's mom didn't retweet my fan art. Silver lied to her viewers about this 2 days in a row. Okay, something weird just happened last night. Silvervale's mom retweeted and replied to Cinder's chibi art, and now the reply was deleted and the retweet is gone. Did she do something wrong? So it's like so she is like, now you're inquiring about Silver's mom unretweeting and deleting her reply. I'm not completely sure why you would ask me about it, but it might be because of the ship tag, perhaps. Like, I would feel uncomfortable myself if some VTuber that I don't know at all would create a ship tag of me, and then, to be honest, I'm just assuming you're sorry, I can't help. Yep, there it is. Hey, other people said it's very weird, didn't like it, or made them uncomfortable. And I think even though, because the post itself was like super small, and it does look like 2 retweet 10 likes, I think it came up on Silver's radar because her mom retweeted it and apparently replied to it. I think she did reach out to her mom about that and asked her to do that. I feel like parents aren't really all that tech special, you know? So like, I feel like she did reach out to her mom to undo that. 26/53, 28/26.
So I had messaged her. Let me find it. I had messaged her on Twitter, and I reached out and told her that.
Oh, I've been really busy, so I didn't really have a chance. But I loved your art. I just had a little bit of a concern with the forced ship tag. I just feel like it was a little off-putting and in bad taste, considering we don't really know each other yet. I didn't intend for it. Oh, okay. I'll repost it. Oh, you just told me that your manager had. Okay.
I was super uncomfortable with the ship tag, and I didn't want to interact with it, and it was very uncomfortable for me because I didn't know her. And she was like, "Oh my god, sorry. I totally didn't mean it to come off that way, but she did." But she knew that the only way for me to interact with it and get those clicks that she wanted on that tweet would be if she deleted it and reposted it without the ship tag, which is what she did. So I commented on that art like she wanted me to, because I didn't want to escalate. And that's the very first thing that ever happened that made me really uncomfortable and put the thought in my mind that she wasn't a genuine person. And yeah, that's where it started. That's where it was very strange and very uncomfortable and manipulative. But I didn't tell anyone other than my mom and Yochi. And that was always something that was in the back of my mind, and why I didn't want to interact with her.
The Silver Veil was looking for the worst in me from the start and completely twisted my action towards her into some malicious, cloud-driven endeavor when that's not at all what happened on my side. Silver never liked me. Malicious. Well, the blacklist. Silver never liked me, and she said as much. She said she didn't want to escalate things, but just like with Mythic in 2023, she could have just ignored the situation and moved on, but she felt the need to say something. In the image of our DM she showed on her stream, you can literally see her message acknowledging that her mom unretweeted my fan art, and not the story she claims. She couldn't have misremembered what happened. After going back to find these messages to show on stream, she chose to lie about it. Okay. Like, I feel like this is a really one weird, like, it doesn't really matter whether her mom, like, what is it, retweeted or unretweeted. I feel like it doesn't really matter. I think the whole point here is that why the fuck are you going to her friend to inquire about what her mom is doing? Silver said my fan art was always something that was in the back of her mind and why she didn't want to interact with me. So she lied to me directly in this message. She held a several-year grudge against me over a misunderstanding that I sympathized with her over and fully complied with fixing. Maybe she's just being nice. You know what I mean? Like, or she's just trying to be professional or nice. 32, 13, 32, 38.
And my biggest concern is about you guys. I want you guys to be fully informed about everything, and I want you guys to be comfortable, and for you to know what's going on with me, because you guys are my whole world. You're what I build my life around. And I want to make sure that you guys know everything that's going on with me. So I wanna let you guys know. So thank you so much for listening. And my throat hurts. And how I felt about things. And I wanted the doc.
I agree with Silvervale. I believe everyone should be fully informed about everything. So now we're in the conclusion, and that conclusion is 10 more pages. Fuck. Okay. In conclusion, Silvervale, I was not jealous of Silvervale. I did not obsess over Silvervale, and I did not copy Silvervale. I think you were both of these things here. After a certain point, you were. Well, she did keep on bringing up. She did bring up numbers. Jealous. Yeah, I think so. I think she is, because she kept on making the remarks about how Silver didn't actually experience the same level of harassment she did. I did not obsess over Silvervale. I think you did. A quarter of the document is entirely dedicated to Silvervale. Literally, yeah. And she's like the most disconnected person from this situation. Maybe not in Cinder's mind, but at least in my eyes. Yeah. For years, I have been harassed for being her lesser half. Then whoever's doing it, you ban or ignore. That's literally all you need to do. And my existence was discounted as a poor ripoff of someone else. Anyone who says this, you just ban and ignore. The lengths people went to convince themselves I did everything to copy Silvervale throughout my career, down to copying her laugh, are the same lengths my friends must have gone to convince themselves I was somehow sabotaging them for years. Neither was true. My insecurities about these comments ate at me for so long. I've had to go to similar lengths just to avoid getting harassed over these comparisons. I've only ever wanted to get along with Silver, but I got off on the wrong foot with her because of my mistake in my original fan art post, and she never forgot that. I think you were walking and chewing gum at the same time. You were posting fan art of other people with you who at least breathed in your direction, and you were farming engagement. Well, that you looked up to, and your farming engagement. I think that's what she was doing. Once it was apparent that Silvervale wasn't willing to show me the kindness and respect I showed her, and that I couldn't expect her help in ending these hateful comparisons between us, I resorted to agreeing with Red to ask Nano to stop making models for her. Eventually, one of the biggest things we were compared over wouldn't be an issue anymore. What we did was wrong, no matter how Silvervale treated me, but she quite literally lost out on nothing due to my actions. I didn't have a problem with Silvervale herself because of other people's comments about us. My problem was with the way she treated me, opposite to what she said to me when I did nothing to warrant it. She pretended to be friendly, then ghosted me, restricted me from her chat, and blacklisted anything to do with me, all without ever saying a word directly to me about how she really felt. Regardless of how I felt about Silvervale, I never did anything so petty to her. I made fan art of us together. I asked her to hang out offline once. I asked her to collab once. Over the course of 2 years, that was too much for her. Anyone hear something break? Oh. Silvervale claimed she was very direct with me when she wasn't, so let me be direct with you. Silvervale is a master emotional manipulator. If Shy Lily claimed I was a narcissistic manipulator, then I don't even know how she'd describe Silvervale. She effortlessly lied directly to her audience she claims to care so much about through her crocodile tears. She manipulated them into giving her the support she felt I was taking from her for years. On stream, she would lie about me, then manipulate her viewers by saying how awful and stressful everything was and how uncomfortable and anxious I made her. She repeated that the exact thing over and over again, turning me into the big bad wolf I never was, ending with how much she cared about and loved her fans. She manipulated the majority of her mod team against me, and even emotionally manipulated one of her mods for the sin of trying their best to help her out with something she asked for help with. Silver couldn't take accountability for her own actions towards me and lied about them to everyone when I was already down. Silver had to lie about everything she experienced with me because if she told the truth, it'd show her being at fault, not me. There was literally no reason to lie about what happened with my fan art from 2021. I was already canceled, but Silvervale wanted to make me look worse for no other reason than that she could. She said anything she wanted about me because I was the only one who could refute it. I drew fan art of us together and she took it personally and held it against me ever since. Silver's been so full of spite towards me that if she wants to claim she wasn't lying about everything, then she's deluded herself into believing an alternate reality of twisted fan fiction where I've been the cause of all of her problems and her own personal comic book villain. She was never willing to bury the hatchet until she was able to bury it in my back. How can anyone trust anything Silvervale says after this? Silvervale resented me for what she saw as me trying to use her, stealing her viewers and mods away from her, and being just as successful as her in my own right, despite just being her copy. She became adamant to turn her mods against me, remove all mentions of me from her Discord server and Twitch chat, refused to do something as small as reply to each other on Twitter, and couldn't bring herself to even thank me by name when I rated her, as to not give me any public validation. She could only see my words and actions in the petty, threatened way she chose to interpret them in. I was nothing but kind to her for years, and instead of just telling me to fuck off like she truly felt, she was two-faced and then lied to her chat about her willingness to be direct. She pretended not to see my supportive messages to her for months while she lied to her mods about me and soft banned me in her chat for simply saying hi every now and then. She expressed she didn't like getting harassed over comparisons to me either, but she never could acknowledge that simply getting along could have helped end that for both of us. I never expected her to do anything with me just to treat me like a person. She was seething over my existence alongside her and blamed me for every inconvenience she's suffered in her career ever since I wrote hashtag Cindervale in a long deleted tweet. But she claimed she was the one that broke my brain. Oh no. Maybe if she looked in the mirror instead of glaring over at me for years, she would have recognized the problem. Oh no, there's speculation in this? Just like every other situation I've discussed in this document, the issues with Silvervale were due to a severe lack of communication, a refusal to communicate. Silvervale didn't start my cancellation, but once it was in motion, she jumped on board to throw as much fuel onto the fire as she could. Ever since her years-long abuser was taken out of the picture and Silvervale reclaimed her community from me. She's been much more active than she's ever been, now doing hand cam streams and even planning to cosplay. She's been profiting off of all of the lies she told about me, just like Nano, who's making a brand new model for her right now.
You know, maybe people can stop being so fake. I don't know if they will, but you can hope, I guess. It's not hard to be a good person. It's really not. It's so much more effort to lie to people and manipulate people. And how did that not get stressful? You know, like how did you not feel bad? At least a little bit. Like the fact that you revel and you love taking things away from people. I just don't get it. Like, you'd have to feel at least a little bad, like looking at your friend's face and being like, oh yeah, I love you. Like,
Oh no. Speculation after her conclusion. Come on, you already sounded super crazy. Let's go. A pattern of behavior speculation. Silvervale did not like me. It's very clear by her own behavior over the past few years, her own mods, accounts, and her lies. My second debut anniversary was on 6/25/2024. It's very likely evidence on her own words on stream and the account of one of her longtime mods that she canceled her stream on 6/24/2024 because of my celebration subathon, meaning she knew when it was. Pretty sure Silver can stream made a point in her announcement. Add thanks to those that still watch me, wondering if the subathon is connected or not. Like, sure, like, thanks to those that still watch me. And it's just be like, maybe it's just like, I don't know. I think her choice of words is weird. Don't get me wrong. I think this is kind of weird, but also I know that VTubers have like, thank you guys for supporting me that still watch me through all the years and stuff, and like I know that VTubers say stuff like that, so maybe I just need to see the full announcement to make this connection. But I swear I feel like I've seen these words before. I'm sure she herself has said this, like Cinder. Like, I feel like I need to see the announcement there. Doesn't she say it when talking about Tashi? Okay. I don't know. I didn't see it, but I'm just going off your word here. I don't want to I don't want to dig back you fucking through these messages to find this shit. So I'll just go off what you say. Okay. Um in August of 20, I'm like 50% sure, yeah. I feel like I've seen people say these words. In isolation, I feel like this seems sketch, but I feel like I've seen other people say that phrase multiple times. But like prior streams, yeah. Also, like, what happened here? 2024. All right. Because like, also, another thing that I heard someone say is that like, oh yeah, it was Silver was Silver left Vishojo in 2023, and knowing what was going on in Vishojo, I feel like she was probably not in the mood a lot of the time to like be talking with people as well. So, yeah. In August of 2024, My Bikini debut and merch dropped coincided with the week of Silver's birthday debut and merch drop. An important event for her where she debuted a similar pair of outfits to my 2.0 and Demon designs from the year before. Her Pixel merch drop was presumably complete and ready to release at any time almost 2 months ahead of the eventual launch date on 4/11/2025, and just so happened to be released a week after my AFK merch drop on 4/4/2025. I got to be cancelled for my anniversary this year on June 25th, but I was supposed to be launching a limited edition label Pyro Power with a promo card on that day, both with art drawn by Nano planned as far as back as February. God damn it, my cat. What do you want, Jeffrey? Jeffrey. Oh my god. He's literally complaining about the beanbag being like not low enough to the ground. He's literally complaining about it. He's meowing. No, Jeffrey. What are you gonna do? You're gonna headbutt the chair over there? It's hold on one sec. Jeffrey. No. Jeffrey. Get over here. No, he's just headbutting stuff now. All right, whatever. I'll just let him be. Oh, he's zooming away. All right, okay. See you, Jeffrey. Anyways. That's my streamer. 6/26/2025. Silver had the same bikini debut and merch drop I had during her birthday week and merch drop last year, a day after my anniversary this year. Wait a second. Wait a second. Hold on. The schizo detector is flaring up here. I was canceled for my anniversary for this year on June 25th, but I was supposed to be launching a limited edition label Pyro Power with a promo card on that day, both with art drawn by Nano, planned as far back as February 6/26, 2025. Silver had the same bikini debut and merch drop I had during her birthday week and merch drop last year, a day after my anniversary this year. Wait a sec. Okay, so what are you implying here? Hold on. Yeah, there it is, June 26th. What are you during her stream about me on 4/29/2025, she said that we plan out our drops like the whole year. So I have like a whole year of really cool drops planned. And in 2024, it's so clear she's committing corporate espionage. That's what I'm seeing it. I'm seeing through the matrix here. And in 2024, she had her birthday drop planned as far back as the start of the year too. In almost all cases, gamer subs lets creators choose when they want their drops to be. Her bikini debut and merch drop was already put together before my cancellation, and she would have been able to schedule it whenever she wanted. If the pattern of back-to-back releases was to continue, I believe Silver planned this at the same time as my drop to spite me and overshadow my anniversary, the same way I'm sure she felt my bikini drop did on her birthday week last year. Another thing I noticed were the unusual amount of similarities in our beach background environments, which were both done by the same artist. Yeah, the like actually that's a good point. Man, what she planned this. Her bikini debut was in the center of the year during the summer. This was planned. It's not there's no coincidences. There is no such thing as coincidences. If I break into the CIA just looking for clues, I get put on a no-fly list. You really think that's a coincidence? I don't think so. Another thing I noticed were the unusual amount of similarities in her beach background environments, which were both done by the same artist. Her beach background from June 2025. Like, she just so happened to match the moon phases to be a smile in the sky to mock me. Where is Oh my god. My beach background from August 2024. Like, there's okay, let's see here. Let's try and give Cinder the benefit of the doubt, all right? So, there's a little waterfall, there's like palm trees with lights. There's also palm trees with lights. You know, like I feel like, you know, there's also the thing people lay on, you know. Oh wait, there's also a pirate ship in the background. So yeah, this is pretty unique. Here, you know, her mascots are around. I it's so like why, like it's just a beach. There can't be a lot of like. It is different. Also, it's just like how much more different do you need to like for like a beach background, you know, like for them to just not be considered the same or like similar. It's just There's sand and rocks. There's a little mini pool there. Okay, this is the only part where I'm like, but like everything else is just seems like different or normal to me. Like I'm not seeing anything sus. The only thing that gives me slight sus is the fact that there's a little pool in front of the beach. And also, like, come on. Also, like, what is it from the same artist? Maybe the same artist had the intent right there to like grab some inspiration. You know, like why do you think it's Silver who's just like it needs to be like this way in particular from hers just to like kind of mock her? See, that's why we picked only a little bit of rocks to make her insane because she picked a lot of rocks here. You know, like uh. Oh, a screenshot from her debut stream with her beach bar overlay. A screenshot of my debut stream from August 2024 with my beach bar overlay. You know, I like like I don't, how do I put this? Let's say Silver did copy Cinder. Who cares? You know, like for this like bar thing, sure. Like even if I grant you this, I'm just like I don't like this is so hard for me to just like, oh my god. How dare she? You know what I mean? Uh but also like if they're doing this type of setting, wouldn't it also make sense? But also how do you know that like the artist didn't have this like intent and to like use your setup as inspiration for hers, right? Because art's derivative of each other, like oh, whatever. But she broke me. And if she didn't make it clear, Silvervale prefers to not do collabs and doesn't want any transactional relationships. Nom nom nom, call myself a cute. Oh no. The Shy Lily Silvervale collab. Please know I'm not made of cotton candy. I'm checking out the new Goddess of Victory Nikkei X Resident Evil event with Shy Lily at Twitch at 11 a.m. Wait a second. You are, that was from like from today, September 26th. What is today? 1, 2, 3 weeks ago. How do you know that theirs is transactional? Though, how do you know that their collab or their relationship is transactional? And maybe she decided to do a collab with Shy Lily because like she liked her because of the whole situation, you know, helping her out and being her supposed rock. Also, birds of a feather. That's crazy. Like I think this is funny. Why did she go so into this point? You know what would be funny too? I have a weird feeling like I think it would actually be very funny if Shy Lily and Silvervale did this, knowing this would affect her. Like knowing this would make her like freak the fuck out. I think that would be funny if they knew that doing this would just fucking make her freak out. All right. Aru section. It is 35 pages. I have never read Aru's shit. So I might actually... Oh, fuck it. I might actually just read through all of what Aru had to say before I go through her stuff tomorrow then. Alright, so... Yeah, look at that. Crazy. I don't know. I think I still have some more stuff to learn with at least Aru, and I'm kind of surprised about Spite. So about Spite stuff, some of the weird things I did see. So this was pointed out to me about Spite. So let me go through some things here. Let me find the first link interaction between Silvervale and Cinder on, I think, like Twitter. Posted a picture of the artwork I was working on. That's cool. Okay. Not there. Let me find some. Yeah, that is weird. Why is the only... Okay, whatever. Wait, how is it that Cinder couldn't find the... You know what? It's probably just a weird coincidence because Cinder said she could only find the German version of this, but Silvervale managed to pull up the English version of this. Let me find it. I am very, very bigly speculating here when I go through these things because oh no, maybe I'm just the voices in my head are saying otherwise. Can I find it? Oh boy, extra speculation. This is my speculation. This is my even more crazy speculation maybe. Nice. Here's one. I think here's one. Maybe. Here's one. One. Can I'm trying to make a... Oh wait, is this it? Is this the one with the... Yeah, there it is. What about this one? Is this one the same or is this one the... Okay. No, that was the reply. And then... Can I keep on going? There was one last one. It was her reply or something. It was a Cinder... It was a tweet from... Oh wait, no. She never linked the tweet where she replied to Silver, but the tweet was deleted, so I'm basing off the screenshots. I find that's crazy. Anyways, so I kind of find Spite a little bit sus because I feel like she has shown up randomly in the corner for some of these. But hey, that's just me. I need to look at some more of her things. Where is it? I feel like she was here in this too when going through this. But hey, you know what? I might be wrong. Where is it? Where is Spite? This was pointed out to me at least. I swear to God it's in here. There's got to be an end. Control F. True. Spite. I don't know if that works here because it hasn't loaded it, so I don't think it would load the full web page. I don't think Control F would work if the full web page didn't load all the way. Fuck. Oh wait. This is the end. Sometimes Twitter lets it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, wait. No. Ah, no, I'm not seeing the trend. Okay. Maybe because I see Spite. No, I swear to God, Spite was on the Spite was here somewhere. God damn it. Okay. I swear to fucking God. There she is. I swear she was on more. uh. But alright. Anyways, I'm curious to get into Spite. What are my final thoughts? I think Silvervale, well, these aren't my final thoughts, but my final thoughts as I am getting pretty much very close to the end here. I think okay, Cinder is claiming Silvervale didn't break her brain and she broke Silver's instead. I think it was the other way around. I think at most Silvervale treated Cinder as an afterthought. And I think Cinder treated Silvervale as a forethought. It's just like fucking in her brain. For some reason, I don't understand why she thinks a collab or some whatever positive thing that she was thinking of would solve her harassment and comparison issues. Literally, she's rent free. I think Silver had negative experiences, had a negative experience with Cinder, thought she was cloud chasey, didn't like how she was reaching out to people to inquire about her, like the actions of her mom, and kind of just like had a negative vibe from her and kind of just didn't want to have anything to do with her. I think Silver thought that Cinder kind of created the comparisons by talking about like where's that original message here that she posted? I think I thought it would be cute to draw us together since we're like opposites. Yeah, red, blue. I think Silver had even more negative thoughts from her because thoughts towards Cinder, because I honestly do think the comparisons started with Cinder doing this too. And after a certain point, Silver started just banning mentions of Cinder in her community. And pretty much yeah, part of the same pack. Yeah. I think Silver did that, and pretty much just after that point kind of just didn't really want anything to do with her. And any interaction, I feel like she was just trying to be nice or very professional with Silver. I mean, with Cinder. Yeah. Also, quite telling now I think on it. Yeah. So, but Cinder just kept pushing and started creating this, I don't know what she was doing. I think a literal anime in her head was going on at the same time. She gives me the anime vibe of the one chick who can make friends with everyone, and then there's the one person she can't, and then she goes insane about it. Where is the first Minecraft thing to end the night off of? I thought, after looking at it again, from my perspective, I do think Silver was in a way kind of just avoiding Cinder in this. And if Cinder wanted a better interaction with Silver, or a better how do I put it, a better relationship, or to get on a better foot, she should have been more engaging. So yeah, just in case, I'm gonna start this clip out, I think like a minute and a half earlier, because I want to see how she was acting prior to her going and talking to Silvervale, or at least being in her vicinity.
I have an idea. Are you there, Lena?
Yeah, I was putting food in my mouth. Yes.
What? What?
I put food in my mouth.
Oh. Okay, so I'm looking at the map, and I see where it is that we have to go,
So what we can do is spawn in. Like we can
Yeah.
go back to spawn, go back through the portal, and then we'll be above ground, and then we can
Right.
go to the gecko, and I can show you where it is.
Done. Okay, I'll meet you there.
Okay. Hello Raiders! Hey Roy, what's up? Hello. How was your stream? I hope you had a good time. Thank you so much for raiding.
See,
Welcome
she did
everybody.
the
My name is
raids the
Cinder.
right
I'm the
way.
Hellhound VTuber.
She did it the right way. She
Ah.
said their
Right now we're
name
hanging
and
out with
thank you.
Lena and
And she also made animal noises
and Rubber
too.
Ross's Bounce SMP Minecraft server. It's been so much fun. And did my music stop? Hello? Where are you? Oh! You're a tiny little baby! Oh my god, you're so cute.
Thank you.
The Minecraft too,
I'm one of
yeah.
the little people.
Ross's server is so amazing. There's so many crazy emotes and there's like 250 mods. Absolutely
I hear
insane.
Run, child.
Silver?
Oh
my god! Oh my god, hi!
Wait a second. Wait a second. I'm
Insane.
over and I'm gonna be as autistic as those people that claim to be like what is it? Fucking the body language interpreters, and she's just like, see,
Silver?
look at this.
Oh my god!
Let's see.
Oh my god, hi!
See, she immediately bowed down because she realized that she found her mortal enemy, so she decided to stay quiet.
Hey! Oh my god!
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Hello!
Hi.
Hey guys,
I'm being
what's up?
swindled.
Cinder, this is
Ross.
Silver, this is Cinder. Hello,
Hello.
Ross again.
Hi, nice to
What
meet you.
We're being swindled.
The trader's invisible, right?
Yeah,
I
you're
heard
doing
there
some
was
invisibility
saddles.
potions.
Oh, whoa, you tamed it.
I guess I did.
Wait, is this someone's house right here?
Or
It's
which one
yours
has
now.
the
It's
saddle?
my store.
Like, okay, maybe okay, never mind, hold on. She's just really quiet all of a sudden just to hear everyone's conversation. I do find this funny. Ignoring scandalous.
Front.
So
This is really
pretty.
nice, man.
I'm trying to accessorize
Wait,
it
wasn't
right
there
now.
another llama?
You're so. I was telling everyone
But
before,
this
you're
is-
like the
and
best
this is
builder I've ever
Llama.
seen.
Okay, this is kind of where I thought she was kind of ignoring, because I feel like this is retarded that I'm like analyzing a Minecraft social situation here. Is that she was kind of just straight up staring at Cinder there. And she said it was pretty, and she's kind of just like continued talking with Lena about stuff.
Aw, thank
Yeah, dude.
you.
You're fucking amazing at building. This
Thank
is so.
you.
Did you build this
You're
just
so
now?
sweet. Not just now, earlier today a little bit. There's a whole little market. If you walk down here, there's more like market stalls.
She's also trying to look like she's staring right at her. Yeah. Also, Cinder is like so talkative, but now she's just like. Yeah, just like enemy spotted.
Holy
So
shit!
people can sell all their stuff.
That is so. I
Yeah.
love this game.
And like if she wants to have like a positive interaction with Cinder to stop like the comparisons, the harassment, the fucking stop being this socially autistic right now. Come on. Contribute to the convo.
Got it.
No.
I've got it.
Be aggressive.
Okay, I've got something
Yes.
you want.
Yes. Yes.
Any
okay.
emote of your choosing.
What? No.
I
Yes.
realize I have a
And she's only emoting in a way that get her yeah.
Take a deal.
marketable skill that no one else has.
Marketable skill. Ah, fuck.
You make my
Is this
soul
for a
as
saddle?
cool as possible to make people buy my wares.
I feel like
Wait,
you're
who's
doing a
selling
good.
it?
No, it looks
Good
like
job
ass. It
with your
looks- it
wares.
sucks. It sucks.
Mhm.
No, I like
What are you
it.
selling your
It's-
saddle
it's so-
for?
it's so
Hey,
bad.
down here,
Mhm.
bucko.
You sell it for
oh,
one
shit,
whole
one
gold.
It's 1 gold.
Oh wait, I think I have like a
No,
gold
like
nugget.
gold, not
No.
like gold.
I don't get like a gold like
we
plate.
have,
like
we have,
money
we have, we have
gold.
coin.
Yeah, there's a currency
What?
system.
Yeah, see, it's insane.
How do I
Hey,
get that?
you can't craft them. You
can't
you
craft
have to
them.
find them. They're hard to find.
Expensive.
I swear to God, Ross, we're no longer friends.
That's why. That's why we need to buy and sell stuff, Lena. That's how you get the
I'm just trying to
money.
Get the economy going. Everyone found
Yeah.
the One Piece today, so everyone's got money to spare.
Yeah, that's very
Mhm.
true.
Wait, it's in my purse? Someone says I have gold. It's in my
You
purse.
do?
Where?
like Silvervale's just focusing on her Minecraft hut.
No,
Where?
you probably don't have. Oh, you're streaming. Okay, so you hit E,
No.
and then you hit the coin purse at the top right.
Okay. Oh, fuck you. It says fucking empty? Fuck you. I don't even read chat.
Locked in.
God,
Yeah.
this is so nice. Holy shit. What are you gonna sell?
I do find it I do kind of find it funny that I feel like Cinder is purposefully she is keeping Silver in frame right now as well, or just making sure she like I find it very funny that Silvervale is always like kind of in frame. She's also not giving Cinder what she wants. True recognition. Oh. Well, on her Minecraft out. Plus, she's also probably just like, fuck off. I'm just working on my shit. That's what I think Silver is at right now. Also, she's just staring at her into whatever. Oh, and then just looks away.
Yes,
Oh, well, whatever.
even
I don't
it should
care.
be called saddles
Something
cheaper
like
than rocks.
that.
That's
Fuck.
literally the short
What's the name
Oh
of
my
the
God.
store?
Can
That's
you
a nice ring
make?
to
Can
it.
you make saddles?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you find the fur thing, but no one knows where to get the little fur. It's not. No, it's like a fur clump. No one knows where to get them
Don't
from.
tell him your secrets.
Hmm.
I need the saddles. He can't know.
But I'm also
Well,
selling enchants
The
or
lean
like
in.
gear with
Oh,
really good
shit.
enchants on
There's
it,
a
stuff
lean
like
in? Oh,
like a
yeah,
fur
there
clump.
is. There
No one
is. I
knows
see
where to
it.
get 'em
Don't
from.
tell him your secrets.
Hmm.
I need the saddles. He can't know.
But I'm also
Well.
selling enchants or like gear with really good enchants on it, stuff like that. Or I can
that
dismantle
thing?
your
Dude,
your
like the
enchant.
deadpan on Cinder's face is funny as shit. I just can't. She's just like, she was just like super cheerful, super high, like happy, and she's fucking deadpan, like just barely talking. I'm like, dude, you need like, oh, come on. She just needs to talk. Just talk. You get what you want. You like get what you want. Oh.
Hey,
A
Mouse.
low price.
And like her literally Silvervale said a dismissive hi and then went on about her thing, her way.
Oh, that's the.
How do I
that's
get
the-
her to say something? Literally.
It's all from the sewing things.
Oh.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to figure out where I want to put
Hey,
this.
Silver, what material is ebony? Is that like wood?
Tiny.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
it's
very
wood.
quiet,
It's
Mom.
just- There's
HHJKL.
big trees.
See Silvervale in the background in the frame.
What biome are they from?
From the ebony
Looks
forest.
okay.
There you go. Hey, Mouse.
Imagine that. Wow.
I'm
Yeah,
taking
oh,
notes
God.
with how
Flying
you're
in the air.
building your
Also,
thing. It looks so
Cinder, this is
pretty.
Mouse. Mouse, this is Cinder.
Hello.
Are you a slime mouse? Or are you?
Iron Mouse ignored her. True.
I hope that makes
She
sense.
did
Oh,
say hi
Oh, there
and
she
then
goes.
just went about her day.
I gotta get a lantern.
I like your hair.
How do you craft the lanterns?
I'll be
Do you
back.
craft them or you just
Oh.
get them?
Oh yeah, you can get your own horns. Have you talked
Okay, Silvervale is no longer in frame. I'm gonna keep going until I see maybe Silvervale again. Let's see here. She said she would be back. Okay. And then she left. Alright. And then she's off doing her own thing. Ross hasn't even acknowledged Cinder's. True! Okay. Oh. Something just tripped the breaker on my computer. Well, good thing I'm not good thing I'm on dual PC setup, so hey, it works out. Like, Huh. Well, my computer just came back. Anyways, that was a great end right there. Hey, at least now I start on the Aru part tomorrow. So, anyways, boys, I think I'm gonna stop there. Thanks for coming by, and I'll see y'all later. Get your strongest water Pokemon ready. Oh boy. All right, peace.